speaking of Pavlik's trainer, Emmanuel Stewart says he thinks Taylor versus Pavlik is most likely. Says it looks like that seems to be the way Taylor's camp is leaning instead of Calzaghe.
Yeah.
Which, okay, fine.
Yeah, that's an easier fight for Taylor.
Should definitely be. I mean,
Yeah,
that's what Stewart said. He said he didn't want him fighting another southpaw right away.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
And another tricky southpaw.
Calzaghe.
And
yeah,
he claimed that Leonard and Hearns both talked to him and asked why Taylor was fighting such stiff competition. I don't know if that's true or not.
But I want to go back on the Taylor Spinks just for a little bit. I went back and scored it round by round. Of course, I didn't do that live during the fight. I initially thought Taylor won the fight. As you saw the show last week, I agreed with the decision basically, thought he won. But after going back and scoring it, I actually had it for Spinks, 7-5. Could have seen a draw, but really saw no way possible for Taylor to win the fight. Actually, didn't see Taylor winning 7 rounds, or even if that could really be possible. So a draw at best for Taylor. That's basically all I saw.
I haven't gone back and viewed the fight again. I've got other fights I need to see before that one.
Just on a round by round thing, I thought Spinks barely pulled it out.
In that fight, one of the few fights I didn't bother scoring. I don't know why, because I knew it was going the distance. I don't know.
But anyway, just another unimpressive performance from Taylor. So
during the fight, I don't know. I'm still believing Taylor won. I haven't gone and scored it though, so I can't really say.
Yeah,
but
that's what I thought too.
But I still really feel he won from what I saw. Again, whatever. Let's see, what else have we got? Calzaghe, speaking of Calzaghe, who Taylor probably won't be fighting now. People are getting frustrated with him, so...
Jones and Mikael Kessler looking towards a possible fight in November. They're both talking, supposedly. They're both fed up with Calzaghe not wanting to fight them.
Don't know what's going to happen with Calzaghe right now. He's waiting around too long here. I don't think he's trying to duck people, actually. I think Jones
he flat out did duck. He never responded or did anything with Jones's 60-40 offer.
Jones, you got to call it a duck.
Yeah, absolutely. Jones is willing to go to England and to get 40% of the purse. Let Calzaghe have the 60%
when Jones is the bigger
name. Yeah, so I mean that's unacceptable. You have to call that a flat out ducking there.
Yep.
Now Kessler, who knows? He's better than Kessler. He would beat Kessler. So I'm not going to say he's ducking him. But Jones, he ducked.
I don't know who the hell Calzaghe will end up fighting. I think he'll probably end up fighting someone like Dennis Inken next.
Probably, in his next fight, probably.
And his promoter, Frank Warren, got that Carl Frock fight. He bidded on that, and the other promoters having a hissy fit. So probably he'll have Calzaghe versus fucking Carl Frock after the Inken fight or something.
They'll build that up. Oh, Frock's an undefeated fighter. Big deal.
Oh, well, people over there, they've that criticize him. They've claimed that he's ducking Carl Frock.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's ducking Grady Brewer too, huh?
Yeah.
But there is such thing as not wasting your time with someone.
Absolutely.
But anyhow, Calzaghe does need to fight someone for sure. It's time to announce something.
Yeah, and he's been talking way too long about stepping up, and he hasn't yet.
Now, someone who, speaking of Jones Jr., Jones Jr. versus Henshaw signed.
Absolutely, July 14th.
We've been talking about it amongst ourselves. Yeah, it's signed.
Yeah, absolutely.
July 14th on pay-per-view. $30 pay-per-view.
Yeah, $30, same as his last one last year.
Should not be a pay-per-view.
Nothing should, but...
Horrible-ass production values. Worst production values. It was on par with, like, TBS Tekka.
Yeah, it was on CSS last time. That's who promoted it.
Yeah.
That's the banner that was on the back there.
It looks shitty as hell. I mean, it doesn't matter, obviously, as long as you see the fight.
Yeah, of course. It's just terrible.
It's not Jones. It's not Roy Jones style.
Yeah, and Jones made a very good comment on HBO because he's, of course, now competing with the Gaddy card on July 14th. just saying, well, HBO doesn't want to show me because apparently they're concerned for my well-being. Well, they're showing Gaddy, so they must not like him too much. That's what he said. Obviously, they like Gaddy more than Jones.
And that's just ridiculous bullshit anyhow.
Oh,
They
yeah.
don't care.
Oh, no, they don't care about
And
any of them.
that's not why it's politics. Because, I mean, okay, the fight, let's talk about that with the July 7th Klitschko versus Brewster fight.
Yeah,
Going to be shown. The other fight
Uh-huh.
that's going to be shown, let me see if I can pronounce these names. Zauerbek Basing Gurov or something. You know him?
No.
If I mispronounced that, good.
Who cares?
And versus French standout. Hussein Bayram.
All
Yeah,
right.
he'd
Can't wait for
be
that one.
Bayram and something.
Like guys. But,
Anyhow, that is a fight for the European super welterweight title.
and that's going to be shown on HBO, but not Roy Jones.
Not Roy Jones. Yeah, we
Yeah,
can't
okay.
we can't pencil him in
That
anywhere.
makes sense. Yeah, definitely.
But that bullshit, it's.
Oh yeah. No,
I'd
that's unbelievable.
They'd be better off not showing that. Just
Absolutely.
showing one fight.
Yeah, definitely the Brewster Klitschko fight. Whatever. I mean, that's a disgrace to put us through that. I mean, sure we can
Yep.
not watch it. We can change around, which we will. But that's just laughable. That's absolutely a joke to put that fight on.
Oh, and that's.
I mean, you can't tell me that even people in Europe care about those two. I really doubt that. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked, but I find it hard to believe that even they would care about that kind of fight, really.
I know, and especially.
Yeah, no, that's...
Yeah, they don't have that there, but whatever. Okay. Also, someone stepping up a lot, and he might turn into a ghost. Robert the Ghost Guerrero calls out Manny Pacquiao.
Oh, no. Doesn't need to mess with that. That
I
won't
don't-
happen right now, of course.
I don't care what your excuse is for who was it, Salido that he fought.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
the steroid thing, yeah.
You can say
he lost to him, yeah.
whatever. If you were losing to him, if he had a mallet in the ring with him,
Oh, no.
a machete.
Well, as we've said many times before, steroids hurt you more than helps you anyway. And Salido
if
still won the fight.
if you're struggling with even like if it was a draw or something,
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
you're not going to go and beat Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, or even be competitive, really.
You're going to go get knocked out by him.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, become a ghost. But
Yeah, that won't happen anyway, of course.
And he said
Pacquiao.
he'd be interested in a
Much
Juarez
better
fight. In a
Juarez fight. Now that's a good fight to have for both of them. See where they're at. I could see him giving Juarez some problems, southpaw style in box. So that's a toss-up. I would favor Juarez.
Yeah, I'd still favor Juarez barely, but yeah, that's a more realistic matchup.
Yeah.
For one thing, Juarez is a better featherweight fighter anyhow. Manny Pacquiao's moved up to 130.
Yeah, absolutely. They're closer in weight and closer in level as to where they are right now in their careers. So
And yeah, absolutely
By far.
closer in level.
Pacquiao's way up here. And Guerrero's
You guys aren't on their screen.
absolutely.
But and that's no insult to them. They're good
No,
fighters.
Yeah,
They're
absolutely.
Just,
Not
Manny
Manny
Pacquiao's.
Pacquiao. He's one of the top 3 pound for pound in the world. So
Yeah.
different thing there. And also just want to say on BoxRec, this is just on BoxRec, July 28th, Vernon Forrest versus Carlos Baldomir. Hopefully that is true. We don't have a fight for July 28th. That'd be perfect. He was not going to be shown May 19th if he would have fought him there.
I find that hard for that to be the main event.
I could see that as the main event
I
on
don't
a Boxing
know,
After
it's-
Dark, definitely.
Even for I don't know.
I could see it as that, definitely. But
I don't know. Forrest isn't considered Mr. Exciting, and
no,
Baltimore is certainly.
no,
Or
no.
Baltimore isn't even a draw, so I don't know what the.
And
I'm just surprised.
this is another BoxRec thing, September 8th, Vargas versus Mayorga. That's on there. We've reported that might be happening. That probably will happen on that date. But now the undercard, they've got some fights. This is complete speculation only. Luis Collazo versus Shambe Mitchell. And also Travis Sims versus Daniel Santos. And hopefully that happens, both of those. I mean, those are great. All 3 of those are great fights.
Especially for Luis
Yeah,
Collazo
definitely.
and
Mitchell gets a good win against Mitchell. So
that's great for Calzaghe, and that's great for, what was the other?
Travis Sims.
Sims, yeah.
Santos, yeah.
Should be great for Sims.
Yeah, should be great for Vargas when he fights Mayorga
Yep.
also. But we'll have to see on that. That's pure speculation on it.